Pisces, this is your ethereal news for the month of December. Can I get a P? Pisces, this is your ethereal news for the month of December. So Pisces, you start off the month with a small idea. There's something manifesting in your mind. And what is this idea? Well, Pisces, it seems as if you've been successful at some idea that you had. However, this idea that has brought in some sort of success that started out small, it's allowed you to be generous. And it's enabled you, Pisces, to be able to start this healing process. So I want to say you had this, I want to say this small thing that has been on your mind. Okay, let me concentrate. So what I'm hearing is something that you considered small has been in the back of your mind. And it has something to do with how generous you've been with others. And you haven't been able to really get any rest because I feel like there's been some expectations on you, and you feel like people are expecting too much of you right now. So it's almost as if you have been spreading yourself thin, and now to correlate with this small idea that is trying to come through to help you balance this energy that has been depleting you in such a way where people are needing more of your time, more of your nurturing, more of your healing, more of your energy, more of your inspiration. People are literally coming to you, Pisces, because they're drained and they know that you're just this well they can tap into and really gain that recharge that they need to be inspired by, that they need to help them be motivated to push forward during this time period. So Pisces, whatever has been keeping you from really getting that good night's sleep and that rest that you deserve, Pisces, there's some sort of small inclination of this thought that really pushes forward, that helps you find the answer that you need in order for you to share yourself again and give back to others that have helped you push through. So you're going to find a lot of satisfaction in sharing of your energy. And your rest is going to come back to you, because now you're going to start to go through this healing phase where you're able to rest again and you're not going to have so much on your mind mentally. It's like a clean slate mentally. It's like a mental like reset, if you will. So I feel like your mental systems are rebooting, so you'll have a lot of clarity moving forward. And with this small idea that's been in the back of your mind, something happens where it just clicks and it pushes forward, and you're able to understand what this idea is all about and how it can help you with this issue of people needing your Piscean energy and of you spreading yourself then. So you'll be able to handle that and combat that with the generosity of your ability to nurture and to inspire and to motivate and help others push through as well, just by you being in their environment. So let's move forward. And then there's this duality going on that I think you've been trying to balance your schedule, because I think that there's been days where you haven't been feeling yourself because you've been up all night, and I feel like your schedule has been somewhat chaotic. It's been up and down all over the place. So you're really trying to find that balance with time, and you're trying to really understand time. That way you can make the best decisions moving forward as far as how to really value a schedule and how to move in the world in a way where you're going to be successful with managing your time. It's all about time management. I see that you have been really struggling with a schedule. You've been struggling with your time management. And now it's like that you're going to start to get a handle on it. So there's this issue with night and day, and your schedule has changed, your sleep patterns, possibly your work schedule, your work and home balance. It's been a bit all over the place, but for the most part, that's now subsiding. So you're going to get some clarification and some help moving forward to help better balance that. And that's going to come in pretty quick this month, I'm also seeing. And it's going to tie together with these little small mental notes that you get earlier in the month. So pay attention to your thoughts this month, especially the smaller ones that can really equate and grow into something bigger. Okay, so let's keep going. So moving right along, there's going to be some sort of celebration going on with you and probably a small group within the middle of the month. So like I said, you're going to get these small little mental notes at the beginning of the month, and they're going to help when you pay attention to them and understand them, which the universe is going to allow you to use these little ideas that you get. And I call them small ideas is because there's been some seeds, mental seeds, implanted in your mind recently, and it's almost like you stored them in the back of your memory to use, especially now during this time, to really push through. And once you get move along and you use those little keynotes that have been in the back of your mind to help you become more generous with your time and energy with others, the rewards for that is going to pay off. You'll be able to really rest, and like I said, you're going to get that mental clarity, so sleep will come back and your schedule will balance back out, and you'll become better with managing your time. Because I don't know if there's been so many things that have been throwing you off track with time. I want to say maybe lack of inspiration, lack of energy, lack of motivation. Maybe you don't like what you're doing as far as work or where your life feels like it's heading right now. Maybe you just haven't found the answers, so you feel stuck. Or you could literally have been physically injured for whatever reason, and that's kind of threw another monkey wrench in your whole operation. So in the middle of December, there's going to be a time to celebrate because you're going to overcome all of those things that I just talked about. So let's move along. So wow, after the celebration, here it comes. You're reflecting and you're getting all in your head again. So something else comes up after all of this. Maybe within your little celebration or get together, you're hearing a lot of news that makes you a bit sad or worried. And why would you not be? Why would you not be? And it's not a bad thing to be sad or worried. I think really what it is you're just processing. You're processing a lot. And you're trying to see how you can give it to the universe and how you can allow the universe to take it from you so they can recycle that karma, because it's a little bit much for you to hang on to. So I feel like a lot of people, even in the atmospheres that are celebratory and where you should be entertained and whatnot, I think that a lot of people are without them even knowing, they're passing on a lot of their karma that they're holding on to, that they're enduring, and it's a bit much for you to carry. So you're letting it out through anxiety and sadness and grief and worry, which it's a process, just go through it. I'm sure it'll pass soon. So, well, it shows me that moving forward, some of this worry has to do with you're holding on to something a little too tightly, and it has something to do with, I want to say finances, because it doesn't have to be literally money. It could be something of value to you. However, it's almost like, when you build up all this tension and you keep building and building and building and pushing and pushing and pushing, sometimes you just need that release. So whatever that you've been really holding on to so tightly and just you have that grip on, where it's almost like the tension, you need to just release it. Release it so it can do its job and it can be pushed out into the universe the way you want to. Because right now it's almost like you're pushing against a wall. Okay? And there's a reason for all this. It's because the universe wants you to stop and just celebrate where you are at right now and kind of balance your own energy out. And a lot of this balancing of energy has a lot to do with time. Okay? And you'll know what that means for you. So let's move forward. Yeah. So it's almost like Pisces that you're not feeling the love. you want to feel it, but you're not feeling it. What you're feeling right now is more so the raw reality of love. So to experience love is to